The changing of the guard will take place sooner than you think possible. In this year of 2022. Yes, my children, your rightful president is now moving to take back what is already his and has been all along. 2022, your rightful president is being restored to power. It will come sooner than you think. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. The time has come for the restoration of this land into all the nations worldwide. So hold on, my children. It might appear bumpy, but your victory is at hand, and it's your time to celebrate, saith the Lord of hosts. Good morning, everybody. This video was recorded January 26th of 2022. It is called the reinstatement of the rightful president and a new inauguration. More, no more, my children. I am turning your mourning into joy unspeakable in this hour. I am at work for you to destroy them for the freedoms that they have destroyed. And I'm bringing them back. They will soon fill your streets in disgust for the reinstatement of your rightful president and the new inauguration that will take place this year. I'm going to read that again. And a new inauguration will take place this year. But I will empty the streets and nothing, and I mean nothing, of their plans will work. The world will be watching as the rightful president takes back his place of power and the puppet show is destroyed.
Reenacting Mad Max. We're all living in like Mad Max, sort of a reenactment scene. Do you think that's going to happen? Or what are your thoughts?
No, he's actually said 2022. And he said to me boldly and many different times, and I have actually given that many different times.
He said 2022. He actually said it boldly and many times. This is what Julie says God says. We need to hear that.
Happen, or what are your thoughts?
No, he's actually said 2022. And he said to me boldly and many different times, and I have actually given that many different times out, that I 100% will believe that everything is going to turn around in 2022.
100% everything is going to turn around in 2022.
And it's going to get darker, a little bit, crazier before it gets better. Here, without a shadow of a doubt. I know it because the Lord's told me. Now, do I know what's going on?
She says, I know it because the Lord's told me. This is the 7th prophecy that I've shown you, where Julie Green says that Trump is to be reinstated this year.
This can't necessarily know the Lord has said he is coming back this year. A new government.
Anybody? Ambiguity? Is there any chance we could be interpreting this wrong? I don't know, Drew. I think you're stretching. I'm not quite convinced that that's what she's saying. I'll get that. I will get that. And then I'll also get, touch not God's anointed and do thy prophets no harm. They're still going to think she's a prophet. They're still going to think she's a prophet. And they will tell me, touch not God's anointed and do thy prophets no harm. It's like, talk about the Stockholm Syndrome.
Overturn. This word will be heard everywhere. My children, yes, an overturning of not just one election, but more than you could have imagined. So many snuck through and cheated their way into power. An overhaul of the House, the Senate, and all of your government. Lord, I can't believe that. Only an election can change this. Not true, my children. Nothing is impossible for me. Without my hand moving against them, there would always be manipulation, and they would be stolen from you every time. Not one person and not one man could fix this. But I, the great I am, this is a job for me to do. You will see when I move my hand, you will have free and fair elections going forward. Because for decades you didn't know all this existed. Your enemies have been doing this for so long before they were caught. But now all will be revealed how this has gone on, for it will shock you, O United States. You've been infiltrated and stolen from longer than you thought possible. With this move of my hand, I am changing and destroying all like it never existed. Lindsey Graham will be in the news to finally settle once and for all what side he was really on. Yes, a lot of questions have arisen about many in your government. Some are used by me to infiltrate the side of the blue. Some were actually on the side of the blue that infiltrated the red. So all will be exposed and released in this year of 2022. Watch a miracle about to happen in the land of Israel against its enemies, for the Lord of hosts is in control. And nothing or any of her enemies and anything of her enemies tries, it will not win. And the coup against the one I have chosen for that land, which is Benjamin Netanyahu, will not be removed. The plans will be exposed, and I will bring him and Trump together, and this nation to a greater way your enemies cannot stand against.
Merrick Garland, United States Attorney General, you wish. Oh yes, you may have that title, but you never had the power. Scandals they will hear about you. Everything you have done will come out, and you will not survive in this hour of truth. You will not recover from this, Merrick. You will fall, and it's about to be great. You too are a liar and a traitor, and you will not live to see the end of this year. Not live to see the end of this year. And you will not live to see the end of this year.
In the coming weeks and months, your enemies will make things look darker and more impossible. Watch all they will try to do after the midterms to stay in power. They will not leave quietly. They will not accept defeat. They see the red, and red terrifies them. There are too many coming into power after winning. They will know they can't turn them. They can't blackmail them, or break them, or bribe them. They realize their rule is over, and they will soon become a reality. As they try to do these things, remember these words. They lose. They will fail. They are finished.
Prince Charles, you thought you could let Andrew fall for you. That's what the elites, or the puppet masters, wanted to save you. You let your brother take a fall so you could stay safe. Charles, you are not. Truth I have declared, and you will also be stripped of your power. I will say this again, you will never have the royal crown, no matter how bad you wanted it, or how close you came to it. I am moving my hand against you. Diana's name will be vindicated. Charles, you helped with the coup in my nation, and the whole world will know it. You will fall and never get back up and regain your power. You were just another arrogant pharaoh. How you hardened your heart against me. And you will fall as the pharaoh of old, and your end will be seen, saith the Lord of hosts.
Great upsets are about to take place politically for your enemies. Great defeats are about to be seen. Defeats so big your enemies couldn't cheat enough to stay in their positions of power. Oh yes, red wave is coming, but it's not just a wave, but a tsunami is coming for the side of the blue. Red, I say, will be seen, and red will have great victories, but woe to those on the side of the red. Herschel Walker will be in the news, and victory will be with his name. Herschel Walker will be in the news, and victory will be with his name.
But also one of the things that the Lord has just given me, I think I've given out. If not, I'm giving it away. She will not last to the 2020 midterm elections. She will pass away before that. So the Lord is really getting down on these people and what they've done. And he keeps talking about the angel of death. And the reason he can't handle the presidency, no, they know she's a drunk, but they know she is dying, and they helped with that. They are now disposing of anyone they feel is no longer useful to them.
She failed the puppet masters with her 2 impeachments that didn't work. Her days are coming to an end, and she will not last until the 2020 midterm elections.